Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Canada coming in over the top with a clothesline of the Biden administration. Woof. Canada says that it could replace U.S. imports of Russian crude. All it would take is the approval of the Keystone XL pipeline. Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Canada coming in over the top with a clothesline of the Biden administration. Woof. This from Zero Hedge. Canada says it could replace American imports of Russian crude if we just approve the Keystone XL pipeline. Talks about banning Russian oil imports in the United States, which has now happened, and its European allies intensify. Reports have started to emerge that the U.S. administration could be looking to persuade Saudi Arabia to pump more oil. Canada has long pitched crude as one of its not produced in the rogue government regimes as Venezuela, Iran, and Russia. Alberta's top officials said that its crude could be the answer to more supply from the United States. All we need is to build the Keystone XL pipeline immediately. The Alberta Energy Minister, named Sonia Savage, said on Saturday that Alberta, home of the third largest oil reserves, could answer U.S. energy security question. Could answer the U.S. energy security question. Real emission reductions, reliable, right next door. So Alberta's sitting there saying, hey, we're Canada. I mean, we've covered exactly what a despotic regime Mass Canada's been lately, but we would rather buy oil. I know, painful, this is going to be tough to say. We would rather buy oil from Canada than Venezuela or Iran, period. At least Canada doesn't have nukes pointed at America if they could build them. We don't think. Let us know. Also, Canada is addicted to a food called poutine. Sounds a lot like Putin. And that poutine is better than Putin. So we'll trade both. We'll take that poutine over this Putin, and we'll take your oil. Absolutely. Alberta's minister, Alberta's premier, they're called premiers. It's like the version of a governor, right, here in the state. Jason Kenney said that he and Savage would be attending a conference in Houston this week where they'll be meeting with decision makers to secure access to markets and job-creating investments for our province to displace the Russian oil conflict. Well, that's good. Kenny said that we could discuss how to ship nearly 1 million barrels a day in responsibly produced energy every day from the USA's closest friend and ally. All it would take is approval of the Keystone XL pipeline. Easy, he said. Man, Biden administration getting it from all sides. When Canada starts dunking on you for your dumbass political decisions, you know you're in trouble. When Ilhan Omar starts dunking on you, ladies and gentlemen, you know you are over a barrel, literally. The squad rep Ilhan Omar from Minnesota hammered President Biden over reports that the White House may be asking Saudi Arabia to pump more oil. Omar took aim at the possibility of the White House meeting with Saudis, calling the potential exploration of more of an oil deal immoral, pointing out that the Saudi government's treatment of the Yemeni people amid the country's wars with each other. So Saudi is at war with Yemen, and here's the Biden administration saying, hey, listen, we care about this conflict, don't care about this conflict. You know, Hunter Biden didn't work for a Yemeni oil company. Hunter Biden worked for a Ukrainian oil company. So we're going to care about Ukraine. We're not going to care as much about Yemen. Sorry, Yemen. Sorry. Our bad. You should have employed Hunter. Should have employed Hunter Biden. Ilhan Omar now dunking on the Biden administration, dunking them straight into a barrel of crude, holding them down, tarring and feathering them. Our response to Putin's immoral war shouldn't be to strengthen our relationship with the Saudis, who are currently causing the worst humanitarian crisis on the planet in Yemen, Omar tweeted. Yemenis might not matter to some geopolitically, but their humanity should. Correct. This is a wildly immoral act. In 2015, Saudi Arabia led a coalition of Gulf states that intervened in a Yemeni civil war against the rebelling Houthi movement, an Islamist group that had previously been labeled terrorists. Last year, the Biden State Department removed the Houthi movement's terrorism designation. Okay, well, yikes. And also, yikes, double yikes. All war is bad. All humans have value. I'm pro-life. I'm a pro-life absolutist. I don't care if you're Ethiopian or Saudi or Yemeni or Ukrainian or any nationality. You do realize it's just pigment. It's just a chemical. It had to do with where your ancestors were raised, how close they were to the equator. That's about it. You're a human being. God created you. I don't want you to die in a horrible war. I don't want you as a civilian. I mean, it's bad enough when soldiers die. It's very bad when civilians die. It's awful. It's horrible. It's grotesque. I hate it. And America shouldn't be playing both sides. We're playing both sides by funding the Russians. We're literally funding the Russians' war, and now we're going to be funding the Saudis' war against another smaller country. Okay. Seems like a bad plan. I'm weirdly agreeing with Ilhan Omar more and more these days with weird things. It creeps me out, makes my skin crawl. Sorry. I actually literally tweeted favorably about Ilhan Omar, non-ironically, when Ilhan Omar called out the cancel culture in Canada for doxing people who donated to the Freedom Convoys. Ilhan Omar saw clear-eyed on that. I don't know how it happened, but I agreed with it. Thank you for watching. We are 100% independent news. Are you sick of being lied to? We certainly are. That's why we started this channel. But we can't do it without you. We can't keep going without your help. All we ask is that you click like and subscribe and share this video. It's free and it keeps us going. It keeps us growing. It keeps us getting the truth out there to break the rotted corporate media infrastructure that wants to lie to you every single day, wants to corrupt your narratives, your truth, your story, and your very society. So support us by clicking like, clicking subscribe, and thank you, Patriots.